There we go. We are officially live. What is going on, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another Historic Travels live stream. Is the focus out of whack or what's happening here? Everything still looks kind of fuzzy for me for some reason. Tell me, how's the picture look, guys? Do things look fuzzy? How is everything looking? I made some adjustments to the camera. How is everything looking? Hello, 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 Taylor. Hello, Sam. Emma here. Hi, Emma. Let's see here. Sam is close with a cooking device. Hey, Sam, it's good. Let's see if Sabrina, everything is broken because you spilled tea on. Come on. Okay, so I decided to try the camera one more time before I took it back, but it looks a little fuzzy on my end. How does the camera look, guys? How does the camera look from your all's perspective? How does everything look? How does everything look from your all's perspective? It's fuzzy. Yeah, this isn't good. Blurry-ish. Throw it in the trash. Not sharp. Slightly blurry. Oh wait, hey, it improved. Hey, did it just improve? I think it just improved. Yeah, it just improved. Hello. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. All right. It looks like it just got better. I was about to chuck this thing and throw it in the trash, as Sabrina says. He fixed it. It improved. Okay. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Cool, cool, cool. It just needed to be refocused. Okay. All right. So I thought I would. How does the video look? How does the video look right now? How's everything? How's everything look? Oh, we got our first super chat, $2 from Ship History. Thank you so much. Hi, Ship History. Hope you're doing well. Let's see here. Fine, fine. Okay, cool, 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 cool. So, how many of you guys saw the how many of you guys saw the Titanic scans? How many of you guys saw that? Like that's what I used for the thumbnail. How many of you guys saw that? It's absolutely unbelievable. It's absolutely unbelievable. Ozzy too. Thank you so much. Camera is fine. Don't drop. Okay, you know what? You know what, Ozzy? Are you ever gonna let that go? I told you I did that on purpose. I didn't mean for it to fall quite the way it did, but still. Maritime, beautiful. Yes. So, how many of you guys saw the stern? Like, I knew the stern was bad, but man, I had no idea how bad. I mean, it legit looked like a bomb hit it when the stern just hit the bottom, and I mean, it's like a big old piece of jagged metal. It's absolutely insane. But I better mute that before Discord starts going crazy. But yeah, it was absolutely insane. Fire, where is Sam? Oh, I'm traveling at the moment, but I am heading back to my house tomorrow. So when you see my live stream and everything, when you see my live stream and everything for next week and videos and everything, I'm heading back tomorrow morning. So everything will be back to normal next week. Ship history too. Thank you. I saw it, and I'm very sad. The state of the wreck. Yeah, that's true. But the big thing is, Sabrina Rosie is going to jump on you. That she is. But the big thing is that considering the fact of how the ship went down, and due to the fact that she's been on the bottom of the ocean for 111 years, it's pretty. I think that the bow is in remarkably good shape, but the stern, yeah, the stern is definitely not good. Ozzy, Mike Bray did an awesome job on his video. Yeah, I started to watch that, and I saw that he uploaded a video about it, and he was talking about the scan and everything. And I did not know that they did the stern. Like I did not know that they actually filmed and documented the stern section. And when I saw Mike jump to that, I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. They actually documented the stern. Because I've been talking about that forever. I'm like, I wish they would document the stern. I wish they would actually talk about the stern and all that stuff and show what's going on. But the bow is in remarkably good shape. The bow is in remarkably good shape. David, Titanic 3D. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Jess says, do you know they found something on Britannic that they didn't find on the Britannic wreck? Well, I'm not surprised that they would find something different on Britannic because it's a very different ship. You know, like, I mean, well, they had differences. Britannic and Titanic had differences and everything. So, but for funnel, they should scan the Lusitania. Yeah, they should. They should. The Lusitania, she's a whole other topic of conversation. Let's see here. Jess, oh, you just said they found something on the Britannic wreck they didn't find on today. But what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Michael says, got the impression from Ken Marshall's paintings of the stern that a large portion of the damage has been recent deterioration. Yes. So if you take a look at the original paintings of the stern, it looks like it's in remarkably good shape. I mean, like not compared to the bow, but the stern still looked more or less like the stern. It just imploded. But nowadays, it's like the whole thing has been crushed in and it's just like it's collapsing and what they talked about when they've done these dives to Titanic, they talked about that the areas that are more badly damaged from the wreck and the sinking, like the breakup zone and everything, those areas have more corrosion. Like, well, not corrosion. the rusticles. The rusticles are more prominent there, and it's deteriorating more quickly. Ship history too. Thank you. I think Titanic broke underwater. So the only problem with that ship history is that think about it similar to the D-Deck gangway door. Okay, so Lightoller said that he sent those guys down to open the door, but he never saw them again. And then when you go and look at the wreck, that door is open. Okay, some people would like to argue that that the door could have been blown open from the ship hitting the seafloor. Okay, possible. But when you factor in the fact that Lightoller said he sent those men down there, and then when you happen to go to the wreck and you see the door open, logically, you would think that those men opened the door and that's how it sat on the wreck today. Same premise with the breakup. Think about how many people said they saw the Titanic break. Think about how many people said that it broke. So, I mean, it's possible that the ship broke underwater, but if you're saying that, how could so many people have said they saw it happen before it went underwater? So I mean, that's it. Yeah, the port list too, right, Maritime. So that's the whole big thing with that. That's the whole big topic of discussion with that. Let's see here. Jess, did the Britannic have an aft grand staircase? Yes, as far as I know, she did. She had an aft grand staircase. David says, "Hey Sam, my wife Kathy Thompson is here. Can you give us a shout out?" Hi Kathy, hope you're doing well. Glad you're here at the stream. Glad you like my content. Glad you like my videos and everything. Bill says, "I have not seen any photos or videos of the RMS Laconia 1921 wreck. The ship sank in 1942 after being torpedoed. I can see why the wreck has not yet been seen as of May 2020. Has the wreck been found? The RMS Laconia. I'm not familiar with it. Has the wreck been found, or I don't know the story with it. I don't know what's going on with that one." Let's see. LB says, "Sam, why are there no pictures of the aft grand staircase on the Britannic wreck, and why are there nothing good on the internet?" What is it with everybody in Britannic today? Why is everybody like so eager to talk about Britannic today? That's funny. Everybody's like in Britannic mood. Well, honestly, there aren't a lot of good photos of Britannic's interiors. Just with the exception of the few areas that they went into. But Sabrina, cause Britannic. That's why. Absolutely, Sabrina. Oh, Sabrina, how are your kids doing? How are Zach and Ben and everything? They haven't broken the nomadic model I sent you guys, have they? They haven't broken nomadic yet, have they? Don't call them. Don't call them. Let's see here. Should I call them? Hey guys in the chat, should I call Sabrina's kids? Should I call them to the chat? Should I yell out at the top of my lungs Sabrina's kids' names? Should I do that? Should I call them out at the top of my lungs? No, yes. Yes, please. Yes, yes, yes. Ben, Zach, where are you? No, no. Oh, that is so funny. That is so funny. Yes, yes. Dang it. I salute you, Sabrina. Oh, we got another super chat. We got another super chat. Oh, wait. Before I do it, hey Ben, Zach, if you're here, your mother's been giving me a really hard time in the live stream. So I'm just saying. I'm like, she's just sitting here, she's making like jokes and everything, and she's just like, I mean, like, can you just help? Sabrina, dot. For those of you who don't know, I'm friends with Sabrina, and she's got 2 little kids, and they're fans of the channel and everything. So they're fans of the channel. I know them. We all just joke around. Sorry, Sabrina. Oh, that's so funny. That is so funny. Ship history 5 again. Thank you. I mean, like when the bow was underwater and the stern was still above. Oh, you mean like that? So, well, yeah. A lot of people think that that it broke. Like I said, I think she broke just forward of the 3rd funnel, and I think that area was just about to go under when it broke. So I think it broke right at the exact moment that it was about to dip under. So yeah, but I also think the bow and the stern did hold on for a brief moment. I think they did. I think they did hold on for a brief moment after the breakup. Let's see here. Jess says there is a Violet Jessup interview on YouTube. How she's the survivor of Britannic. She was a survivor of all 3, Olympic, Titanic, and Britannic. She was on board all 3 of the Olympic class sisters. She was on board all 3 of them and everything. I'm going to put that over there so I don't spill anything on anything else. Let's see here. Maritime history. Sam, the Hood and Bismarck both sank this week. Just a fun fact. Of course, Maritime. You and your forever knowledge of all things ocean liners and everything. You know all these. Oh, wait. Hey, Maritime, I have a serious question for you. Okay. So before a live stream, okay, and just answer truthfully. And hey, chat. So what we're gonna do? I'm gonna ask Maritime this question. Okay. I'm gonna hear his answer. Okay, and then I want you guys in the chat to tell me if you think he's telling the truth or not. Okay. Maritime, here's my question. Do you just Google some random bit of ship information before the live stream? Like, do you Google, okay, what anniversary is coming up? And then you keep that in mind, and then you let us know. Or do you just know all these dates and everything off the top of your head? I'm really curious. I'm really curious. So which is that? And then we're going to ask the chat if we think you're telling the truth or not. What is your answer, Maritime? Maritime history. No, I memorize everything, like everything. Okay. So that's what Maritime says. Start a poll. Is Maritime telling the truth? What do you guys think? Yes, no. Maritime is an alien. Which do you guys think it is? Which do you guys think it is? Is Maritime telling the truth? Yes, no, Maritime is an alien. All three are the exact same amount, 33%. Everything was the exact same amount for all of 5 seconds. That is absolutely hilarious. Let's see here. What we got? Maritime is an alien is at 44%. Maritime history, Sam, you know it's the truth. Sabrina, when is he ever telling the truth? Exactly, Sabrina. When is Maritime ever telling the truth? Oh gosh. Oh, that's funny. That is too funny. That is too funny. Let's see here. What we got? Let's see here. Violet Jessa says in an interview that man lost his arm from the propellers and then he died, didn't go to the lifeboat. Yes, so there was a man who lost his arm on Violet Jessup's lifeboat. She said that after the lifeboat got chopped up by the propeller, she reached up and was trying to grab somebody to pull herself up to the surface, and she grabbed an arm, and when she pulled down, it was a severed arm. Can you imagine how terrifying that must have been? And then she said that something very big and heavy whacked her on her skull, like whacked her head. And logically, you would think that that was probably the propeller. But if the Britannic's propeller hit her, she'd be dead. Like, there's no way. There is no way that she got whacked in the head by the Britannic's massive propeller and lived to tell the tale. There is no way. There's just no way that that was a thing. There's no way. She probably had to then the keel. I mean, let's see. I think she bumped it on the propeller shaft. Yeah, possible. But yeah, it was that or maybe bits of the lifeboat. But I know she had a concussion. I know that she had a concussion. But if she would have hit the side of the ship, what about the central prop? Because the central prop was still spinning. So what about that one? You know. So it's a lot of questions. You know. Let's see here. Oh, we got another super chat, 10 from Joseph. Thank you so much, man. Super appreciate you. Due to the increasingly deteriorating state of the Titanic wreck, is there anything you would like to see explored before it's late and would like wait. Anything you would like to see explored before it's too late and would like to dive to see it? I would love to dive Titanic. If somebody offered me a chance right now to dive the Titanic, I would do that in 2 seconds. Like, no, there's not even any debate on it. I would dive Titanic immediately. As far as I know, they've documented as much of the wreck as they could. I'm actually curious how far aft. Like, as far as I know, have they been in the first class dining room? Like, I know that they've been in the reception room, but have they actually gone into the first class dining room and looked around? And I'm actually curious as to how far back that dining room went. I'm not 100% certain. Like, would the first class dining room have spread into the breakup zone? Because I would love to see. I mean, it's a vast, big old room. So, I mean, it would have been pitch black down there right now. But I would love to go and I would like for them to explore that room in more detail if they haven't. And if they could, I want, okay, like this is just a desire of mine, okay? I would love it if they could get into Isidore and Ida Strauss's cabin and get the clock. I want the clock. I want the clock pulled out of the ship and I want it preserved in a museum somewhere. Because I mean, the room is destroyed, but the fireplace, at least whenever James Cameron did that dive, that is a loud car. Holy crap, or a motorcycle. But anyway, did you all hear that car go by? Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that car go by? Did you guys hear that engine just go past me? But yep. No. No, no. Oh, cool. Well, this thing's got an okay noise canceling. Nah. Okay. Vroom. But yeah, like the room's gone, but the one part of the room that's still intact is the fireplace and their clock sitting on the mantle. I would love it. I would love it if they could get that clock up and out of there. Thanks for the super chat. Captain Jalen, thank you so much. Hey Stan, this channel is great for anxiety. Thank you. I'm glad I can help. Really relaxing, and your truest are a positive force in the world. Do you have social media? Oh, thank you so much, man. Look, I'll tell you this, Captain Jalen. Like, I know what, like, I don't have depression or anything like that, but we all go through difficult times. You know, we all go through difficult stuff, and there are times when I feel overwhelmed. You know, like I feel overwhelmed or I get a little bummed out. You know, I'm like, I wish this would have been better. I wish I could have done this better. You know, like there are times I even feel like that, you know, and I'm glad I can help. You know, like I try to make my, especially with COVID. Like, I mean, when COVID happened, it hit all of us really hard. And I tried to make my work, you know, the best it can be. And I tried to be what like do others as I would want to be treated, you know, and I try to make my content, you know, be as family friendly as possible. I try to connect with people on here and everything. And I wouldn't be here without you guys. So, hey, just thank you for that. Thank you for being here and everything. And best advice I can give you, man, is just keep on moving forward, man. Keep thinking positive. We all go through stuff, we all feel it. And I'm glad that I'm able to help you in some way with my content. So, thanks, man. I hope I didn't I hope that speech was all right. But trust me, my point is we all go through stuff and hang in there, man. Everything will get better. And I'm glad I can help in some small way. Means a lot. Bachimo 10, thank you so much. Howdy Sam. Howdy Bachimo. Did you know in Bridge to Terabithia, Bridge to Terabithia, Bridge to Terabithia. Oh, the are you talking about that movie about those little kids that like play in their imagination and everything like that? And that boy meets that girl and they become best friends and everything. And then that poor little girl dies. Is that what you're talking about right now? That movie made me cry my eyes out. Okay. Like, why are you? I legit completely forgot about that movie until you just reminded me. Why are you putting that movie in my head? Bridge to Terabithia. I'm pretty sure we're talking about the same movie. Good gosh, that movie made me cry my eyes out. If I'm thinking of the same movies, but why did you put that movie in my head? Why did you make me think of that? Why did you make me think of that movie? That's such a sad movie. But it's a good movie from way back when. There's a scene where a teacher assigns homework to watch a special undersea explorer, Dr. Bob Ballard. Pretty cool. Shout out to the legend himself. Really, Ballard's in that? Huh. That's cool. I didn't know that. But why did you have to make me remember that movie? Why'd you have to make me remember that? Like, okay, so I've got a story for you guys. All right, it's along those lines. Okay, as I've told many of you guys before, I like Japan and all that stuff, and there are a couple of anime films that I like to watch. There was this one called Your Lie in April, and it's a big like if you like classical music, you'd love it. It's like it's got like violins and classic music and stuff like that. There's this girl in the show, and throughout the entire show, she is sick. Okay, she's sick, and you can see her in the show getting sicker and sicker and sicker as time goes by. But she's just this radiant of positivity and all that stuff, and like you really just love her character. And towards the end of the show, I could see that she was about to die. And I'm like, I don't want to watch this because it's going to bother me and everything. So I'm talking to my brother, and he goes, Sam, finish the show. I'm like, Alex, I don't want to watch her get sick and die. And he goes, Sam, don't worry. She's going to do this emergency procedure and she'll be okay. And I'm like, okay, Alex, I'll finish the show. He lied to me. He lied to me. In the last episode, she died. And when it happened, it was so sudden. And I didn't even make a sound. It was just the tears just started raining down my face. And I'm like, she didn't. Like it was like not a sound came out. It was just tears. And I got right up. I walked right over to my brother and I punched him in the arm. He's like, ow, what did I do? And I'm like, you freaking lied to me. That's what you did. And the tears were just flowing. The tears were just flowing. Like, have any of you ever done that? Like, you're not even, there's no sound. Like, you're not voice crying, but the tears just come out. I was like, oh. Anyway, but I love my brother, but man, that was rough. Thanks for the 10, Bachimo. Joseph, hey man, hope you're doing well. Thank you for the 10. Hello, Sam. Hello, Joseph. Been out of the country for a few weeks in Ecuador. Wow, cool. Welcome back. So I'm behind on your videos. I really enjoy our videos. Thanks so much, Joseph. And I hope you had a good trip. I'm glad you made it back to the country okay. And trust me, I know what it's like trying to get used to time change and everything. Japan was pretty rough when it came to times and all that stuff. But hey, I'm glad you're back and I'm glad you had fun, man. Thanks for the 10. Chris, 10, thank you. They did indeed explore the dining room and Ghost of the Abyss. That's how they discovered it had a tile floor. The end of the room did slope down due to the breakup. Okay, so they did get in there. I guess I just didn't recognize it because of the because it was so dark in there. But okay, so they did. I remember the reception room, but it's probably because they made a big deal about the lead glass windows, those big windows, but I didn't recall the first class dining room. But cool. I'm glad you mentioned that, Chris. I'll definitely go back and double check that. Thank you for the 10, Chris. Space Killer 10, thank you so much. Oh, and for those of you who don't know, Space Killer here is the one who made that awesome animation of the Nomadic. So I'm glad you're here, man. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the 10. Door breaks open. Hello, I am late. Thanks. I'm glad you're here, Space Killer. Why am I hearing I'm hearing the old Kool-Aid commercial. The old Kool-Aid commercial. Oh yeah, that whole thing. Let's see here. How's it going? Here's a 10. Thanks for the 10, Space Killer. I got some news for the ship being built. The deck plans have been drawn and the keel is about to be placed down. You mean I thought you were talking about your thing, but you're actually talking about the thing you're doing for me. Cool. Yeah, so Space Killer is working on a top secret project. Well, top secret that I've mentioned before, but he is actually working on something for me, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. It is very, very cool. So let me give you a hint. Mike Brady said that he's working on something pretty big for a famous ocean liner. And while me and Mike aren't collaborating on anything at the moment, I'm working on something pretty big for a different ocean liner, and Space Killer is helping me out with that. So there is your hint. There's your hint. So it's not the same ship. We're not doing the same ship or anything, but wink, wink. Okay, Captain Jalen too. Thank you. Hey Sam, do you have Instagram, Facebook, etc.? And I might have an Instagram. I haven't signed on to it in forever. Facebook, I do have one, but it's just my personal. It's just my personal one. It's not like for historic travels or anything. I never made it. As a general rule, and I'm sure this might come as a bit of a surprise to all of you because I'm here on YouTube, but I try to avoid social media because I try to limit how much time I spend on them and everything because you can really get pulled down the rabbit hole really quick. And this may come as a surprise to some of you, but I have never turned on TikTok. I have never turned on TikTok in my life. So I try to avoid like a lot of social media stuff. So, but that's why I never created it. Lucky. That's very admirable. Thanks so much. But yeah, it's just me just trying to limit how much time I spend on social media stuff. YouTube takes up enough of my time. And occasionally I look at Facebook. You know, I browse around on Facebook and everything, but Facebook just kind of gets old, and I'm not a big fan of Zuckerberg, but that's as far as I'm gonna go. So yeah, I have one, and I use it occasionally, but it's just personal. I mostly use it to keep track of my friends and everything. But there we go. Yeah, I don't have any other like I probably should make something though. Eventually. Thanks for the 2. Five Nights at Freddy's. 5. Thank you so much. Can you make a video about the Flying Dutchman? I don't know much about it. As far as I know, the Flying Dutchman isn't a real ship. It's just something out of folklore and legend and all that stuff. I don't think there was ever a real vessel named the Flying Dutchman. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. It was the mythical phantom ship that sailors said like was a sign of bad luck. They would see it in fogs and stuff like that. Am I right about that, or was there ever a real ship named Flying Dutchman? I don't think there ever was, though. I don't think there ever was a real ship called the Flying Dutchman. I'm like probably 80% certain of that. Maybe. I'm waiting on the chat to react. Or is Maritime doing his research? I think since Maritime hasn't said anything yet, I think he is typing away, Googling Flying Dutchman right now. I think that's what's happening at this moment. Do a bit on the Flying Dutchman for Halloween. Maritime, nah. Let's see here, but maybe I'll look into it. Maybe we could do a video on the legend of the Flying Dutchman. I think that would be better. But yeah, because I don't think it was a real ship as far as I know. Thanks for the 5. Oh, here's a question for the chat. If you know what this is, let me know in the chat. Does anybody here know a ship called the Antonia Graza? If you've ever heard the Antonia Graza, what is it in the chat? What is the Antonia Graza? Have any of you ever heard of the Antonia Graza? Maritime ghost ship. Maritime got that in 2 seconds. The ghost ship. Sounds familiar. Yeah, the ghost ship. Annie Googles. Of course, Maritime got that in 2 seconds. I hear a train. Oh, gosh. Maritime gets that in 2 seconds. All right. Ken10, thank you so much. Hey, Maritime, I have 2 questions for you. Oh, Maritime is getting called out. All right, here we go. Maritime is getting called out. All right, here we go. Question 1 for Maritime from Kenna. Did Titanic sail through a storm during her maiden voyage? Well, what is it, Maritime? Did the Titanic sail through a storm on her maiden voyage? The world wants to know. No, correct. The Titanic did not sail through a storm on her maiden voyage. All right, correct. Question 2. Was Titanic sea trials delayed due to high winds? Were Titanic sea trials delayed due to high winds? Maritime, or is that true? Maritime, yes, originally on April 1st, but pushed to April 2nd. Huh. So actually, you guys might be a little bit surprised to know this. I did not know that. I did not know that the Titanic sea trials were delayed due to wind. I did not know that. So you guys just taught me something. Yeah, that is something I did not know. I did not know there was a 1-day delay due to weather. I did not know that. I absolutely did not know that. I'm stunned I've never come across that. But yeah, I did not know that. Sam, disbelief. Hey, I told you guys are still teaching me stuff. So I do not pretend to be a expert on all things Titanic. I do the best that I can. That was fun. Maritime knows his stuff. Thanks for the 10. T-Ball 5, thank you so much. Do you think while waiting to get rescued by the Carpathia, the officers thought they may be doomed and never found? I'm sure, because only a handful of people even knew about the Carpathia. I know that Lightoller asked Harold Bride about it, on the upside down lifeboat. Is the Carpathia coming? Is the rescue coming? And most of the people had no idea. They were just they assumed that there was a rescue ship coming, but they had no idea when it was going to get there and the whole story with it. They just didn't know. So I'm sure they were worried about it. I mean, it was a very bad situation. Thanks for the 5, T-Ball. Sonic 2, thank you. Will you ever do a video about Chernobyl? Maybe eventually. It is something I'm interested in. I have looked into it a little bit. It's not on my immediate list of things to do, but maybe someday. Thanks for the super chat. Michael, wow, 20. Thanks so much, man. Holy cow, Michael. That's crazy. Thanks, man. Hi, Sam. Bet that Titanic scan will soon make its way to the Unreal Engine 5. Its new polygon compression tech would make it run on an average PC. They mentioned on the news they want it to let They want, wait, they mentioned on the news they want to let the public walk around on the wreck. Yes, so I heard about that. I heard about that. And I'm sure somebody will start mucking with that pretty quick. I'm sure somebody will start playing around with it. I need to learn Unreal Engine or just some animation software. I'm going to work on that this week, actually. But yes, I did hear that they want to have that idea and everything because it's so hard to get down to the real ship. But yeah, that's pretty insane. Listen, the detail on that is absolutely insane. Is absolutely insane. Now, I was watching Mike Brady's video about that today. And do you guys know that old it's that old scan, that old image, that old panorama of Titanic, but it's just one side of the ship. I think it's the port side, but it's just that one scan of the Titanic, and like you can just see the side of the ship. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Do y'all know what I'm talking about? That old original scan. Yes, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, the bow. Yes, Walker. Yeah, yeah. So I didn't know this, but Mike mentioned it that there are errors in that original scan, and that conspiracy theorists like to use it to try to prove the switch theory and stuff. And I'm like, really? Really? Like, I had no idea. I had no idea about that, but Mike mentioned it, and I'm like, holy cow. So it's pretty insane. It was pretty insane. But yes, what they did with that scan is absolutely incredible. So was this the one thing I don't know? The one thing I don't know, and maybe someone here can tell me, was there a recent dive to the Titanic that they just did and they just compiled all these images? Or was this something that they did during the last dive to Titanic? Because as far as I know, there hasn't been another dive to Titanic. Or did one just happen? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Or like, I thought that the last dive to Titanic was last year. I didn't think there'd been another expedition. I didn't think Ocean Gate, was it the Ocean Gate dive? I thought that was 2022. Okay. So I was hoping that they would document the stern at some point because I was wondering how the stern was. I mean, the stern looks awful. But yeah, it's crazy stuff. It's absolutely insane, the detail and everything that they put into that. It's incredible. It's that like literally you can now look at the Titanic, just like being there. It's insane. It's insane. Oh boy. I am Lamp 279. Cut the power. Well, you see, Lamp, the only thing is I'm not in my studio at the moment. I go back there tomorrow, but you know what? That's a physical switch over there, so I don't think you can mess with that. I don't think you can mess with the you know what? Fine. You know what? Fine, fine, fine. But there is a large amount of natural light in here. So even though you cut the power, all I have to do is open this window and we can proceed on like usual. You can't touch the sun. You can't touch the sun. You can't touch the sun. You may be able to turn off the lights. You may be able to mess with that stuff, but you cannot stop the sun. Look at that. Me. Yeah, there's a big window right here behind me. So let there be more light. Evil Sam. Good to see you, Lamp. Hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Evil Sam. Let's see. Is that Olivia 5? Thank you. Sam, you are late. Oh, really, Olivia? I am late, huh? You owe me a Bodie McBoatface video. I don't owe you nothing. All you do is come in here and give me a hard time. I don't owe you nothing. Yesterday was my birthday, and you promised. Ah, crap, I did, didn't I? I did say I would do that, didn't I? Well, way to just, that's what happens when I'm reading it line by line by line. Olivia got you. Ah, crap. Fine. I was meaning to make a short anyway. Actually, you know what? We're going to have to decide here because I promised somebody else that I would make a video for them this week. A video on the RMS Simric, the Simric for Sahara in my Discord. So both Sahara and Olivia are both bugging me to make videos about something. So I'm not sure. Ooh, yeah. So I'm not sure if I should do Olivia or Sahara's video first. I have another topic that I was planning to cover. You know what? Here, let's let the audience decide. So Olivia can't bust my chops anymore. Okay, the RMS Simric, CYMRIC, I think, RMS Simric video or Bodie McBoat face video. You guys decide. You guys decide. You guys decide. Simric or boat. There we go. The boat option is Bodie McBoatface. All right, you guys decide. Which one do you want? Which one do you guys want? RMS Simric video or Bodie McBoatface video? So Olivia can't bust my chops about it. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, wait, come on, vote Simric. Guys, vote Simric. Help me out here. Help me out here, guys. Come on, vote Simric. Vote Simric. Vote Simric. Come on. Oh, wow, the camera got fuzzy again. Come on, camera. Fix. There we go. Come on. Oh, 51%, 51, 49. Come on, what's up? Come on. Why is it all? This camera is not very good. This camera is not very good. Come on. All right, it should autofocus here in a minute. Oh, it's 50-50. It is legit 50-50. Okay, 51% Simric, vote 49%. Okay, we're going to go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh, come on. 2. All right, I'm ending it now. Oh, there we go. All right, Simric won by 50% and Boat won at 49%. So sorry, Olivia. Sorry, I can't do it. I gotta do Simric first. I got to do Simric first. I'm sorry. Why does this get all fuzzy again? What is that? Why did this camera get fuzzy again? All right, let's try that. Whoa, that is bright. Come on. I'm trying to trigger the autofocus. That isn't good. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hopefully it'll correct itself in a minute. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry about the autofocus. Let's see here. What we got. Sabrina, you doing that with the cameras like me messing with my glasses. Yeah, this camera is not good. I'm taking this back tomorrow. I thought I would try it. I played around with it a little bit. I thought I might be able to get another stream out of it, but this camera's not good. Yikes. Is it fuzzy for you guys? It's like it's out of focus and I got no way to adjust it. There's no knob on it. There's no. Oh, well. I wonder if I can make an adjustment. Customization, mod. Annoying. Oh, well. I'll do the best that I can. Let's see here. All right. Going back. Oh, there were some super chats that I missed. Okay, we got that. Well, we got Nick 3, thank you. Would you ever do a video in the HMAS Sydney? I'm not familiar. Oh, there went. Oh, just corrected. Cool. I'm not familiar with this Sydney, but maybe at some point. I've got a whole backlog of lists, but maybe at some point I might cover the Sydney. But thank you for the super chat. Olivia, 2, thank you. The vote was rigged. Oh, really, Olivia? So just because you didn't win the vote, you think it's rigged? Calling sus right there. I'm calling sus. Maritime, Australia's flagship. Here, let's do this real quick. I am going to launch a little of Google. HMS Sydney, Australia flagship. Was it sunk? HMS Sydney. Oh, wow. She was sunk in a battle with all hands, November 19, 1941. Really? She was lost with all hands. That's crazy. How have I not heard about her? How do I not know her story? Oh, there's so much information about her. Holy cow. Troop ships. Whoa, she was with the Queen Mary? I just found a photo from the Sydney with the Queen Mary and the Queen Elizabeth sailing in the Bass Strait, seen from the stern of the Sydney. Holy cow. It's amazing how all these ships are connected. Absolutely incredible. Okay, I'm doing a video on it. I'm absolutely doing a video on it. I'm absolutely doing a video on that. 100%. We got another super chat from Skatina. $2. Thank you so much. Olivia is Trump. Change him. All right. Let's not okay, Skatina. Thank you for the super chat, but let's not go there. Okay. Let's if we start going down the political game, we're gonna get into trouble real quick. So let's not go there. All right, let's not go there. Let's not go down that rabbit hole. I kind of had a feeling after I made that comment, Olivia, you're not happy because the vote didn't go your way. I kind of had a gut feeling somebody was gonna make some kind of a political joke about it, and I'm like, let's not go there. And sure enough, you did. So let's not go down there. Okay, let's not. Let's please not do that. Let's see here. Olivia 5, thank you. Kind of funny how Sam gets mad at the camera for not being in focus when Sam can't even focus on a simple ship short video. Oh, wow. I think Olivia is trying to burn me right now, but you know what? You know what? I've got this shit. What was it that what was that old expression my parents told me when I was little? Olivia, sticks and stones. Sticks and stones, Olivia. Sticks and stones. Olivia, I'll make this short, okay? I'll make this short. All right, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Maritime history. Obviously, it was Scatina. Right, of course. Walker, yeah, we thought of it. Yeah, let's not go there, okay? Let's not go down that rabbit hole. The world already has enough toxic politics. We don't need to bring it into this happy live stream where we talk about maritime disasters. That sounds wrong. Anyway, you know what I mean. Let's see here. Meme Sam saying sticks and stones. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. Okay, here. You guys want a meme or something like this? This is I don't know where my dad heard it, but it made me laugh. So Chick-fil-A, I go there 27 times a day, and you know I'm here to stay. Oh, I believe in Chick-fil-A. Suddenly, I'll have a chicken sandwich and a large iced tea. My dad showed me that. uh, yesterday. That was beautiful. Sabrina says the boys are running around with the nomadic model yelling iceberg. No, they will break it. Guys, you do know that the nomadic didn't hit an iceberg, right? Ben, Zach, don't break your mom's nomadic model. She had a really hard time putting that together. So don't break it. Olivia, too, thank you. Maritime disasters, the happiest conversations. So maritime disasters are interesting to talk about. I think they are good to, share the story of the ship and what happened to the people on it. A happy conversation? I don't know about that, Olivia. Thanks for the two. Jordan says, hello, Sam. Hello, Jordan. I have just returned from studying maritime again, and I have a question. Okay, I have an answer, I hope. Was Germany responsible for sinking Lusitania, even though the Cunard Line was Germany responsible for sinking Lusitania, even though the Cunard Line knew that the World War I was going on? Well, yeah. I mean, Germany did torpedo the Lusitania. If they didn't torpedo it, it wouldn't have sunk. But the thing is with Lusitania, Lusitania is a prime example of all of these like no one Germany shouldn't have torpedoed the Lusitania, but the British government shouldn't have had weapons on board in the first place, and they shouldn't have been doing all this sneaking stuff to try to get around it. I believe the Lusitania, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that the Lusitania hoisted an American flag because under cruiser rules, ships that belong to neutral countries should not be torpedoed. But come on, the Lusitania with its iconic four-funnel design and everything like that, there is no way a U-boat captain could not recognize Lusitania. So, I mean, the Lusitania had weapons on board. They were hoisting an American flag, which was illegal under cruiser rules because Lusitania wasn't a British ship, or I'm not sorry, it wasn't an American ship, it was a British ship. And I mean, there's just the British government didn't tell Turner about U-20, even though they knew it was in the area. I mean, watch my video on Lusitania. That whole thing is just so sketch. It's not even funny. Maritime, yes, but everyone knew it was Lusitania. Yeah. U-boat captains had this book inside, and basically the book it showed outlines of ships. So basically it kind of looked like stamps. Like they had stamps in them, and it showed the silhouette of a ship. So you could look at a ship and know what you're looking at. I'm pretty sure U-20 had an encounter with Olympic. I'm thinking it did. I don't think they attempted to torpedo Olympic, but I do think they had an encounter with it. I could be wrong. But I know Dead Wake mentions a U-boat. Okay, the chat's going nuts. Okay, well, we made it 44 minutes before I had to engage the slow mode. We made it 44 minutes before I had to activate the slow mode system. Slow mode activate. We did good. But yeah, Lusitania is very, very messed up. Lusitania was a whole messed up situation. Hold on a second. Somebody's asking for a Discord link, and why did Kaiser post a image of a monkey driving a car in my Discord? You know what? I never even know what I'm gonna see when I sign into Discord. Like seriously, the stuff that people talk about in here just makes you go. So anyway, here there's the Discord link. Like I looked at the page and I just see Kaiser with a monkey and you know what? Kaiser, why is a monkey driving a car on the general chat? And I am asking this as a everyone message because I am currently talking about it on my live stream. There we go. There we go. Okay, Discord's gonna go bonkers here in just a second. Discord is gonna go bonkers here in a second. Huh? Oh gosh, Moonlight says, wait, all right, Sam is streaming. Oh, and there goes the chat. The Discord's going bonkers right now. Olivia, because I want to drive a car. Yeah, so the people who don't know that I'm live are confused about why I posted that. But people who know that I'm live, you all know what's going on. So oh, this Discord's so much fun. Seriously, guys, join the Discord. We have so much fun on there. Like the shenanigans we get up to, we have a blast. So join us, join us, join us. One of us, one of us. Did I really just do that? What's that from? What is that from? One of us, one of us. It's from something. Okay, backtracking. Scatino 5, thank you. I'll put Olivia on a ship so she gets a sinking feeling. You know what? Scatino? You know what? What's that? What's that thing? Joke and. All right, so we're gonna say that again. We're gonna say that. Is this the right thing? Yeah. All right. Skatina says, I'll put Olivia on a ship so she gets a sinking feeling. There we go. There we go. I had to do it. I had to do it. I had to do it. Fail. That is so funny. Olivia 5, thank you. You need to do a video. Maria Whitecomb, she and her husband were instrumental in saving lives on the Titanic, or who? I'm not familiar with them. Marie Whitecomb, I'm not familiar with them. Olivia, what's their story? What is the whole situation with that? I'm not familiar. Thank you for the super chat. Jordan, live keeps buffering. Hey guys, live check. Is the live stream still going okay? I haven't seen any issues with anything. I haven't gotten any weird like errors or anything like that. Is the live stream and everything still good? Everything's still good? It's good. It's good. It's good. Cool, 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 cool. Cool. Thank you. So it must be something up with your internet, man. It must be something going on with your, and my Discord's going absolutely bonkers. Okay, moving on. What is the next question? This RMS Mauritania. The stream is still all right for me, Sam. Cool, 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 cool. So, let's see here. The Daniel Wolf on the Wolf of Wall Street quoting South Park was the thing. Oh, I don't know where that I don't know where that came from. I just figured it was just a thing for jokes and everything. So, Olivia too, thank you. Hard to explain. Look her up. No. No. How about what again? What is up with this camera? What is up with this camera? It just randomly goes in and out of focus. What is up with this? What is up with this camera? I'll look her up in a bit, Olivia, but what is up with this camera? Ugh. No. I gotta swap this out. This is awful. This is absolutely awful. I'm taking this back to Best Buy tomorrow. I'm giving it one more shot, but man. In and out of focus. Anyway, it'll clear up in a second, guys. But this will be the last live stream with this camera. I promise you that. I promise you that. Empire 5, thank you. I wish we could have gotten a scan of the Titanic when it was in way better condition. What mystery would you like them to solve about Titanic? Which mystery would I like them to solve? And look, they're going to cameras back. What mystery would I like them to solve about Titanic? I mean, a lot of them have already been solved, you know? Like, there's not a lot, like, I mean, there's always new stuff to learn about Titanic, but a lot of the stuff that people are curious about, we know already, you know? It's kind of um, all right, you know what? I take that back. I take that back. So, how many of y'all know about the float plates with the watertight door? Excuse me. How many of y'all know about the float plates with the watertight doors? How many of y'all know about those? I might need to explain them. Libby, what? me, I do. So I've got this theory. So the float plates, for those of you who don't know, was a design element in the watertight doors. And essentially what would happen is when the float plates floated up, they would trigger a mechanism that would automatically shut a watertight door. So let's say that the Titanic hit something and no one knew, okay? Water comes into that compartment, the float plate lifts up, and then that automatically would shut the watertight door. Now, as the Titanic was sinking, the engineering crew ran hoses from the back of the ship, the engine room, towards the front part where the flooding was. And as they went, they opened up the watertight doors and ran the hoses through. As far as I know, they never reshut those doors. But my theory is that as even though they never reshut those doors, because I think the engineering crew basically abandoned everything after Boiler Room 5. I don't know though. Maybe not. Because if they did do that, you would think that the water, well, no, it wouldn't have anyway. But anyway, so my idea is that even if the engineering crew didn't reshut the watertight doors, they probably reshut automatically as the ship continued to sink and water moved back and back and back and back. So one thing I would like to see is maybe take a look at like Boiler Room 4's boiler room and see if the watertight door is shut in there. I don't know if they could get into, let's see. So Boiler Room 6 and 5 were the first funnel, 4 and 3 were the second funnel. We're getting into the breakup territory there. I'd say Boiler Room 4 is probably still more or less intact. They could probably see those watertight. I'm just curious if those watertight doors are shut. I'm curious if those doors are shut. I'd say Boiler Room 4, you might be able to get in there and look around. I'm not sure. But that's a thought. That's a thought. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Empire. Thanks for the 5. We got another super chat from Wolf. Thank you so much. What was the actual event that drew the U.S. into World War I, not Lusitania? Wasn't it where Germany was trying to make a deal with Mexico? I think like the Central Powers were trying to make a deal with Mexico to join the war and declare war on the United States and all. I think that's the final straw. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Yep, that's it. Yep. That's what I thought. It was the Central Powers trying to make a deal with Mexico. That's what I thought it was. That's what I thought it was. Let's see here. Good question, by the way. Let's see. Elizabeth, too. Thank you so much. Hi, Sam. Hi, Elizabeth. What movie scared you as a kid? Do you really want to know? Do you really want to know what movie scared me as a kid? And you guys are gonna laugh at this. It was the freaking Mummy. The freaking Mummy scared me as a kid. Those beetle things that get into your arm, and then like there's a lump, and you can see the beetle like moving up your arm and like going up into your brain and all that scared the living daylights out of me as a kid. Like it terrified me. I was really young, and I was at my aunt's house, and that was on. And there was some guy in the Mummy, and he was like prying these jewel things out of the wall, thinking that they were just like each ancient Egyptian jewelry, and they were eggs for those flesh-eating beetles. So he's holding the jewel in his hand right here. The egg hatches, this beetle comes out and it dives into his hand, and then you just see the beetle going out like, ugh! Okay, anyway. that terrified me as a kid. That absolutely terrified me. Ugh. Okay, anyway. So there's that. There is that. There is that. There is that. Mom made dad jump in the theater. Oh gosh. I haven't thought about that in a while. You know what? No, that's I actually watched parts of The Mummy not too long ago, and I saw that, and it didn't bother me at all. It didn't bother me at all. Like, isn't it funny how the things that terrify you as a kid, you're just like, eh, when you're an adult, like you don't even think twice about it. You don't even think twice about it now and everything. But yeah. Thanks for the two, Elizabeth. Empire 5, thank you. What room of the Titanic would you want to see that we've never seen before? The swimming pool. The swimming pool, because the swimming pool is not accessible because it's behind a watertight bulkhead, a watertight door, and all that stuff. So I would like to see the swimming pool, but yeah, swimming pool, yeah, swimming pool. As far as I know, we can't get in there. Thanks for the 5, Empire. I would love to see it. I mean, honestly, it should be as well preserved as a Turkish bath is. Elizabeth, too, thank you. The scariest movie for me was E.T. E.T. could be scary. Yeah, I could see that. Okay, so I have a E.T. scared story if you guys want to hear it. Elizabeth mentioned it, so I do have something with E.T. that scared me when I was a kid. I don't know if you guys want to hear it, but I'm willing to tell it if you guys want to hear the story. If you guys want to hear the story, I do have something with E.T. that scared me. Yes, story. Ozzy says, "Is the swimming pool still full of water, Sam?" So, Ozzy, I don't know if you know this, okay? But the Titanic swimming pool is so well designed that, believe it or not, the pool still holds water in it to this day. I kid you not. I mean, I know it's incredible. The Titanic was so well designed that the swimming pool still has water in it to this day. I mean, it's just, I mean, I can't even get over it. I mean, it's absolutely mind blowing. It's absolutely mind blowing. I mean, it's just crazy. Alfredo. Four Funnel says, "Wow, that blew my mind." Yeah. So anyway, the ET thing, I don't remember all the details about it, but I think it was at Universal Studios when I was a kid. And they had this ET ride. And toward the end of the so when you first get on the ride, I think the ride took you through the entire movie. Okay. Like you saw the movie through the ride. And before you got on the ride, you entered your name into a computer. Okay. Like it asked what your name was, and you type it in, and you can type it in, everything. And I'm going through the ride and everything, and I'm really young, like crazy young. And at the very end, ET is there, and he's waving goodbye to everyone. And the reason that they wanted you to type your name in at the beginning of the ride is because ET actually says your name. And my whole family was there, and ET was like, "Bye bye, Rachel, Alex, Sam." And for whatever reason, that terrified me, scared the living daylights out of me. ET just sitting there going, "Bye bye, Sam." I'm like, like that just scared me so bad. I legit haven't thought about that in years, okay? I legit have not thought about that in years. And Elizabeth, crying face, nope. Rest in peace, little Sam. I mean, it scared me. That was absolutely terrifying. Super, super terrifying. Let's see here. We got another two from Volt. Thank you so much. Sam, what's your opinion on the Britannic movie? Never seen it. That's it. Volatile. Oh, yeah. I have never seen it. Never seen it, dude. Never seen the movie, and I've heard it's terrible, so I do not want to watch it. So that's basically it on that. I've never seen it. Next super chat. Olivia 5, thank you. If your can goes blurry again, I will admit to the fact that I am wrong about everything. I know for a fact that Olympic and Titanic were not switched. I still to this day believe the Olympic is at the bottom of the ocean, not Titanic. I'm a firm believer in the switch theory. Olivia, there are so many things wrong with what you just said that I'm just going to move on from that. Olivia is getting so mad right now. Olivia is getting so mad. Olivia, do you see why I mess with you? Do you see why I mess with you? That's why Olivia didn't really say that. I'm just messing around. Olivia said, "You can't get spoken. I'll switch to a rival stream." Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Sabrina, no. Sabrina, you do not say poor Olivia. All Olivia does is mess with me. You can't say poor Olivia. Olivia has it coming, okay? Olivia has it coming. Taylor 5, thank you. The umbrella dinosaur in Jurassic Park scared me as a kid. And yes, I called it the umbrella dinosaur. Umbrella dinosaur. Oh, you mean the thing that spit tar? The tar thing? And yeah. You're talking about the guy who got I forget the guy's name, but it's the guy that basically caused the park to go down, right? You didn't say the magic word. You didn't say the magic word. Why do I feel like that's gonna be memed now? Why do I feel like that's gonna be memed now? That's gonna be mean. That is gonna be memed so fast. He was in the Jeep when that happened. Yeah. It should be meme, meme him. Dennis, yeah. So, did you guys know? And I'm telling you that. Oh, and thank you for the super chat, by the way. But once you don't notice it unless you're looking for it, but once you see it, you can't unsee it. But the scene in Jurassic Park where those two little kids are a little bit, those two kids are in that kitchen and they're being hunted by the raptors. Right before the raptor comes inside, you see the raptor model start to fall over, and you actually see a guy's hand reach out and support the raptor. Yes, Taylor. Yes, the hand. Yes. You can actually see a hand grab the raptor's back and stabilize it. So if you don't know it's there, you miss it. You do not see it. But once you see it, you can never unsee it. You can never unsee it. So, yep, someone's got their hand in the yeah. Sabrina, darn it, don't ruin it. Yeah, so, but Jurassic Park's one of my all-time favorites. It's a classic. So, okay. Side question: did any of you ever play that awful Universal Studios game for the GameCube way back in the day? Did any of you ever play that awful, and I mean awful, Universal Studios GameCube game back in the day? Y'all know what I'm talking about? DB, yes. I'm actually surprised someone notices. Spirit ABG ended. Oh, did he? Oh wait, yeah. He did. I had to think about it, but yeah, he did. He did. Oh man, that game was awful. Like, okay, so I remember, like, in the game, you're running around Universal Studios, and I was to get into a ride, like, so you walk around the theme park, and each of the rides is basically a mini game. Okay, so you can go to Back to the Future, Jurassic Park. I think Jaws is in there too. But to unlock the mini games, you have to do things in it, and until you unlock the mini game or the ride, there's a line out there, and it says, I have to wait in line to get in this ride. I should come back later. I remember actually standing there in line. I'm like, wait, do I actually have to stand in line? So I just sat there and I just stared at the screen. I just stood there in line. I'm like, I don't think this is right. So I actually tried to wait in line in that game. Connor, no. What is a GameCube? What is a GameCube? Moonlight, are you serious? Are you serious? You already have the He didn't say. Did you just call me a middle-aged man? Did you seriously just call me a middle-aged man? I am 31, good sir. Did you just call me a middle-aged man? How dare you? How dare you? Moonlight is raging over here. Libby says he is 31. He's old man. You know what? I feel old sometimes. And there goes my camera again. Seriously, what is up with you, camera? What is up with you? I do not get it. You know what else I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna turn off Discord so I can't monitor it while I'm live, because you guys are doing that to get reactions out of me. And I understand I do the same. Hopefully this will clear up again in a second. Oh, wait, we are at the 1 hour mark. We need to do the Q&A. Wait, 5 from Olivia. Thank you. May lamp break every light bulb in your house. May Skatina wreck the next ship you go on. Don't mess. Right, Olivia. Right. Thanks for the 5. Taylor 5. And you know we're just messing, Olivia. Taylor 5. Thank you. I just went to see Jurassic Park in 3D back in 2013. I was looking for it when that scene came out. I was so happy to see the hand in 3D. You know what though? Like, it's a mistake. It's a mistake. Okay, it's a mistake to have the Manta says, "You're not that old, Sam. I'll be 28 in July." Thanks so much. Hey, look, if I could stay this age, like I'm really happy at my age. I feel like age has never been a thing with me. I've never been bothered by it. I never worry about it. I just, we're all here once. We all have one life to live, so let's make it. Let's make it the fullest. Let's try to live life the best that we can. So I try to do that. When I like I now when I'm 31, now that I'm not when I'm 31, now that I'm 31, see, I look back at my 20s and I'm like, I did the best job that I could. I'm proud of how I lived my 20s. And now that I'm in my 30s, I want to live my 30s as best I can. So when I turn 40, I'll be like, yep, I did a good job when I was in my 30s. I did a good job. I did a good job. So that's I try to live my life the best that I can. Yes, that's what I try to do. All right, everybody. So we have officially hit the 1 hour mark, actually 1 hour and 5 minutes. So you know what that means. It is now time for tonight's Q&A. We are going to do a Q&A tonight, everybody. You know what? Nah. You know what? Nah. I'm a little bit sick of Olivia's trolls and everything. And there's also that Moon guy on Discord who called me middle-aged. So you know what? I think I'm just gonna go ahead and we're not doing this. Yeah, I think you know what? I just come on here. I try to make these nice family-friendly content. I try to have fun with everybody. But all you guys do is bust my chops. So you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna close out the stream. So if you guys want to be mad at anybody, be mad at Olivia, be mad at Moon, So I'm just gonna Sabrina, my kids are yelling at you. All right, guys. I'm just messing. I am totally just 100% messing around. Okay, hang on a second. So, for those of you who don't know, for those of you who are new here, my last Q&A before summer breaks begins. Awesome, dude. Oh, I messed that up. All right. So for those of you who are new here, tonight we do, at the end of every single one of my live streams, we do a Q&A where I ask 10 questions, and I'm butchering this one second. I need a better, it'll be nice when I get back to my studio. That's awful. Yeah, whatever. It's paper. Okay. So for those of you who don't know, I ask 10 questions at the end of my live streams, and we have the entire chat against our residential maritime historian, maritime history. Maritime history, are you still out there, good sir? Maritime history, are you out there? The maritime. I just hope you have some Yamato questions. Actually, my questions today focus more on Titanic since that Titanic scan happened. So I just wanted to focus more on Titanic tonight. I wanted to focus more on Titanic this evening. All right. So for those of you who don't know, at the end of each of my live streams, I do a Q&A where we have the entire chat go up against our residential maritime historian, maritime history. Once I ask the question, you answer the question. As soon as you see the word go pop up in the chat. If you answer the question early, it does not count. It does not count. So you have to answer the question as soon as you see it pop up in the chat. All righty, guys. So let's go ahead and go for the first question of the night. Okay. The first question has 3 parts, and you have to get all 3 parts correct. Okay. Sabrina says, speed up your chats, guys. Yeah. So speed up the chat so you have a more accurate, so you can answer your questions more quickly. And we're going to turn that off. Boom. Oh, hey, by the way, guys, before we do the Q&A, did everything look better this week than compared to last week? Like, does the camera look better with the exception of the random focuses in and outs? Does the camera actually look better this week than last week? Yes. I don't know. Okay. Yes. Okay. Cool. Yes. Yep. All right. Cool. Everything looks better. I wanted to mess around with it a little bit before I took it back. That was good. All right, camera looks okay. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So our first question of the night. All right, question 1. What was, and this question's got 3 parts, and you have to answer all 3 to get it right. Question 1. What was the Olympic, Titanic, and Britannic's yard numbers? I need all 3 vessels' yard numbers. Ready, set, go. What were all 3 vessels' yard numbers? What were all 3 vessels' yard numbers? Wrong, Sabrina. Fort Funnel, wrong. Maritime History, 400, 401, 433. Maritime got it. The Maritime got it. Maritime got it. And actually, he's the only one that got it. He's the only one who got it. Oh, crap. Maritime's the. Oh, let's see. Bill got it a little bit late, but yeah, 433. Sabrina, wait, 433? Crap. Yeah, it was further down the line. So, guys, seriously, seriously, guys, this isn't good. This isn't good. It's already started. It's already started, guys. This isn't good. This isn't good. Come on, guys. Right? Come on. All right. Question 2. What was the very first crude area on the Titanic to start flooding? What was the very first crude area on the Titanic to start flooding? Go. What was it? What was the very first crude area on Titanic to start flooding? Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, Tygene got it. Boiler room 6. That's what I was looking for. Boiler room 6. The mailroom was the second. Mailroom was the second. But the first crude area on the ship to start flooding was boiler room 6. It happened as soon as the ship hit the iceberg. As soon as the ship hit the iceberg. Maritime, room 5. No, it was boiler room 6. Boiler room 6 was directly opened up by the iceberg. Frederick Barrett saw the hull open up. That was the first room. Maritime. Yeah, boiler room 6. I thought that was. I thought it was obvious too. Well, to be fair, I usually go with the mail room or boiler room 5. But yeah, that was the very first crude area. I mean, the hull literally opened up. All right. I'm disappointed in you, Maritime. It's fine. All right. All right. Look at that. Look at that. Tygene, good job, man. Good job, good job, good job. All right, question 3. Which boiler room on the Titanic temporarily lost power during the sinking, but had power restored a short time later? So the lights went out in the boiler room while the ship was sinking, but before the ship went down, the lights were put back on. Turn back on. Ready, set, go. What was it? What was it? What was it? Maritime got it. 4, 4, 4, 4. Maritime got that one. Maritime got that one. Maritime and Moonlight. They both basically came up at the exact same second. Maritime and Libby says I said it first. Yeah, but you said it, Libby, before I said go. You have to wait until the word go pops up, Libby, for it to count. So. But Maritime and Moon got them up at the exact same second. So I'm going to do a tie. That's going to be a tie. That is going to be a tie, though. But yeah, if you answer before you see the word go pop up, it doesn't count. So, Libby, it was after go. There's a delay. Sometimes there's a delay in everything. Sometimes there's a slight delay. All right. Next question. Next question. Which one was I on? What was I on? Okay. What were the names? And you got this is another multi-part question. Okay. What were the names? What were the names of all of the tender boats that serviced the Titanic in both Queenstown and Cherbourg? So I need the tender boats from Queenstown and the tender boats in Cherbourg to get this answer right. I need all 4 ships. What were the names of all 4 tenders? Ready, set, go. What were the names of all 4 tenders? Maritime History, Nomadic, Traffic, Ireland, and America. Maritime got it in 2 seconds. Sabrina, Traffic, Nomadic, and I think Maritime's the only one who got it. No, Moonlight got it, but he was way late. Bill got it. Nomadic and Traffic, America, yeah, just late. No, Maritime got it. Maritime got it. Libby's screaming hacker. Libby's screaming hacker. Maritime 3, everyone else 2. Not good, guys. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's not good, guys. Tygene, I've only ever heard of the Nomadic and the Traffic. Yeah, they get more attention. Nomadic and Traffic get more attention. All right, question. Where were we at? Question 5. Okay. Who was the first person to die? And I need his first, middle, and last name. First, middle, and last name. I need all three. Maritime, why? I cry, nope. What was the full name of the first person to die while the Titanic was under construction? What was the full name of the first person to die while Titanic was under construction? Ready, set, go. Voltage. What was his name? Oh, wait. Al got it. Samuel Joseph. Sam Scott. Yeah. Al got it. Samuel Joseph Scott. That's it. Samuel Joseph Scott. Maritime was close. Sam John Scott. But no, Al got it. Samuel Joseph Scott. 100%. That was it. Great job, man. But yeah, Samuel Joseph Scott. He was 15 years old and he was assisting the guys who were punching in the rivets, who were hammering in the rivets. And he fell from one of the, I think they're called scaffoldings. He fell from one of those while they were hammering in Titanic's rivets. It's very sad. But yeah, he was the first person to die on Titanic. Well, we got another super chat. Madison 10, thank you so much. I will blast the Queen Mary's horn in Maritime's face. Maritime, you're making enemies, dude. You're making enemies. Oh gosh. All right, so the current score is 3-3. Good job, guys. Good job. Captain Jalen 5, thank you. Maritime, two-part question for you. Oh boy, we got a question from Maritime from Jalen. How many staterooms were unoccupied during Titanic's maiden voyage, and what artifact was part of one of these rooms? Oh gosh. Maritime, do you want to tackle what Captain Jalen said? Do you want to tackle 1 billion rooms with monies? Exactly. Oh gosh. 200 chicken nuggets. Oh gosh. Maritime, people are coming after you. I hope you know that. People are gunning for you, Maritime. They are legit gunning for you. All right, next question. All right, where are we? Okay, it is actually currently tied, guys. It is currently tied. Okay, so would you guys like to do a quick timeout and have a quick little story from my AT&T days when I worked at AT&T? Would you guys like to hear this real quick or keep going? Would you guys like a quick intermission? Yes, story, yes. Okay, cool. So anyway, the whole Queen Mary horn in the face thing made me think of this. So back, for those of you who don't know, years ago, I worked for a cell phone company called AT&T. I worked in one of their retail stores. And anyway, there was a guy who liked to hang out in the store, and we always let him do it. He was mostly harmless. He had autism really, really bad, and he was okay as long as you didn't try to tell him no. So like he would sometimes try to steal stuff or make noise and stuff like that. And if you told him no for anything, like no, you can't take those or something, he would just completely lose his mind. He actually called the cops on me once because I told him he couldn't steal all of our advertising pamphlets. Yeah, he legit called well, he didn't call the cops on me. He actually went home and wrote a letter to the police department in my home city, pretending to be a police officer, and told them to come and arrest me. He actually did that. But anyway, but as I said, he has autism, so we just try to be nice to him and help him out. I feel bad for him too. Yeah. But anyway, so there was one time when he was in the store and he was making a lot of noise, and he was starting to make some of the customers feel uncomfortable, just all the noise. We were super busy. So he was also a diehard sports fan. So he liked, I think he was listening to a football game. And anyway, he had a Bluetooth or earpiece in. So my boss goes up to him and says, can you quiet it down or come back later? Because some of the customers are getting nervous. And I kid you not, he went into his backpack, pulled out a street whistle, and blasted it as loud as he could in my manager's face and screamed at the top of his lungs, "Technical foul." and the whole store was like noisy and there were people talking, and then it was just like this wave of silence. This, like, I have never seen the store so busy, and it was just silent. It was just silent. And then he left the store, and I'm like, dude, what the heck was that? like, like it was, I was like, uh, yeah, it was, that was an instant. Your Queen Mary thing made me think of that. Your Queen Mary thing made me think of that. I'm like, yeah. So anyway, that's a story. That was, it was at this moment he knew he messed up. Yes. But yeah, that was a moment. Yeah. I mean, like I said, we feel bad for the guy. We were trying to help him out. And I mean, you know, he's got autism really bad. But yeah, that was something to see. That was something to see. That's anyway. All right, moving on. Moving on. Okay, where was I? Where was I? Okay, question 6. Continue with the Q&A. Yes, 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 yes. All right, question 6. There was a major political event going on in Ireland during the time of Titanic's construction. What was this major political event called? It was causing a lot of unrest. Ready, set, go. What was the major political event? Sabrina, home rule. That's it. 100%. Sabrina got it in 2 seconds. Home rule. That's exactly what I was looking for. Great job, Sabrina. Home rule. Where's Maritime? Where's Maritime? I don't even see Maritime. Where's Maritime? I don't even see him. Where is Maritime? Ah, Sabrina. Where is Maritime? Maritime, haven't heard that in a long time. Yeah. The home rule movement. The home rule movement. Good job, Sabrina. Look at you. Hey, Ben, Zach, give your mom a high five. She got the question. Ben, Zach, your mom got the question. Give your mom a high five. Sabrina, are they coming? Are they coming? For those of you who are new here, Ben and Zach are their kids. Sabrina says the kids are jumping. You don't have to yell. All right, guys. So we are currently 4-3. 4-3. Everyone else is at the lead. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Taijin, home rule needs to be its own, but it does. I do need to do a video on that. I do. All right. Question 7. Roughly how deep is the wreck of the Titanic in miles? How deep in miles is the wreck of the Titanic? Ready, set, go. How deep is the wreck of the Titanic in miles? Maritime. Why kilometers? I said miles, Maritime. Sabrina, 2.5 miles. Madison, 2 miles. Gemma, 2.4. 2. Maritime, why'd you do kilometers? I said miles, not kilometers. Why did you do kilometers, Maritime? Oh, gosh. Why'd you do kilometers? I'm so confused. Ew, imperial system. Oh, come on. Come on, I said in miles. I said in miles, Sabrina, because he hates him. You know something? I do know. How many other countries besides America use Fahrenheit? Now that you mentioned it, I think don't very few countries in the world use Fahrenheit. I think very few countries in the world use Fahrenheit. How many other countries use Fahrenheit? How many? How many use Fahrenheit? Or is it just 2? I think 3 countries. 1, Liberia, and oh, really? 3, I think. Yeah, very few countries use Fahrenheit. Very few countries use Fahrenheit. That was really surprising to me when I learned it. All right, guys. Guys, do you see this? Do you see this, guys? Oh boy, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. All right, next question. During the Titanic's final moments, which survivor said that he turned his back to the ship because he did not want to watch the Titanic go down? Which Titanic survivor said he turned his back to the ship because he did not want to see her go down? Who was this survivor? Go. Who was it? Who said this? I did not wish to see her go down. Maritime history. Bruce Ismay. Bruce Ismay. Ismay. Man, the chat exploded. Maritime history. Bruce Ismay from Boat C. Good job, Maritime. All right, Maritime got that one. Maritime got that one. That was Ismay. 100%. That was Ismay. All right, current score is 5-4. 5-4. 5-4. Madison, everyone knows this. All right, question 9. Which world famous chocolate maker had a ticket on Titanic but did not get on? Which world famous chocolate maker had a ticket on Titanic but did not get on board the ship? Ready, set, and go. Who was it? Maritime, how do you do that? Even when I delay it a little bit, you still get it instantly. Hershey, 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 Willy Wonka. Hershey, Hershey, Hershey. Oh, Maritime got it. Maritime got it. Hershey, so easy. Guys, you're not going to believe this, but we have one question left, and it is tied. We have one question left, and it is tied. We got one question left, and it is tied. We have one question left. Oh, we got another super chat. What was that super chat? We got 5 from Empire again. Thank you. I know the pool. I know the pool. I'd behind the door, but maybe if the floor fell apart. Oh, the pool. Yeah, maybe if the floor fell apart or something, they could see it. Yeah, up above it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I had to read that again, but yeah, you're right. Thanks for the 5, Empire. Okay, so you guys have a decision to make. You guys have a decision to make. We can either not do the last question and we can call it a tie, or we go for the final question. No tiebreakers, no nothing. Winner takes all. Winner takes all. Okay, we're gonna do a vote. Which do you all want? We're gonna do a poll, okay? Final question or tie? Which do you guys want? Ask your community. Which do you guys want? Which do you all want? Final question or tie? Which do you guys want? Which do you guys want? 80% the final question, 84. Tie only 16 out of 68 votes. Final question, 84%. Tie 15%. I mean, like, Maritime, your call. Come on, guys. Let's beat Maritime from Historic Productions. Sabrina, seriously? All right, here we go. Here, let me shut this window. It's getting dark. All righty. The final question, guys. The final question. Question 10. Name every city and country the Titanic was at in her life. I need every city and country the Titanic was at in her life. Ready, set, go. Name all the locations. Every city and country the Titanic was at one point in her life. Let's see here. Nope. So you're missing one, Jack. Titanic on Earth. No. Let's see here. Maritime history. Southampton, UK, Cherbourg, France, Dublin. Maritime, you left one out, dude. You left one out, Maritime. Maritime, you left one out. You left one out. Bill, Belfast, Ireland. Southampton, England. Cherbourg, France, Queenstown, Ireland. Bill got it. Maritime, you left out Belfast. You left out Belfast, Maritime. You left out Belfast. You left out Belfast. I said every city and country the ship was at in her life, not visited. Every single one that she was at. Oh, Maritime, you forgot Belfast. Sabrina, how can you leave out the place she was built, Maritime? Good job, guys. Good job. Good job. Good job. I mean, to be fair, that was kind of a trick. You know, I did word it that way because I'm like, somebody's going to forget Belfast. I know it. Somebody's going to forget Belfast. And with that, everyone else wins. And with that, everyone else wins. Everyone else wins. Bomb, bomb, bomb. You said life. That includes her place of birth. Absolutely, Sabrina. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Okay, everybody. Well, hey, that concludes the Q&A, and that's going to wrap up the live stream. Everybody here, round of applause. You all did great. And everybody in the chat, give Maritime a History a round of applause, because as much as we give him a hard time, make sure he knows that we all appreciate him, and we know that it would not be the same live stream without him. So everybody in the chat, give Maritime a round of applause. Considering the fact that he's up against 208 of you, holy cow. That's a lot of people in here. That's awesome. I didn't know we had so many. Glad you all are here. But considering that he's alone against that many of you, he did really well. He did really well. So, all right, everybody. Well, hey, thank you guys so much for tuning into this live stream. I will be back in my studio for next week's live stream. I might have another surprise live stream for you guys later this week. And I have a very exciting topic that we're going to be covering this week. I can't wait to work on it. All right, everybody. Well, hey, thank you guys so much for being here. Everybody did regular comments. Thank you. Everybody did super chats. Thank you. And I will see you all in the next one. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in.